it's taken me 3 minutes to work out how to just to go live. It kept going around and around in circles. So welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me today. Please write in the comments so that I know you're here. Welcome to the Client Attraction Show. I'm Deborah Jackson. I'm a marketing strategist, and I help female coaches and clients who are struggling to get clients, how to scale to get the 10 grand per month in less than 4 months. And I am your host today. And every Friday morning at 9:30 Australian Eastern Time, we go live to discuss client attraction strategies. And I invite you to ask me questions either before the live or via email or DM me through the group, and I'll answer each of them every Friday morning. I want this to be as interactive as possible, but most importantly, I want to help you achieve your business dreams and your life desires. Okay, so remember to ask all your coaching and consulting friends to join the Heart of Marketing group and to put this time slot into your phone, calendar, diary every Friday. All right, so let me know where you are joining me from. So do a hashtag your town, and if you're watching this live, do a hashtag live, and if you're watching the replay, do a hashtag replay. So I hope that we're coming out beautifully to your part of the world. And for those who are just joining, I just want to make sure that you know that I offer complimentary calls, complimentary coaching calls. During the call, we'll look at your lead generation strategies to see where the holes are, see what's working, what's not, and to give you some advice on how to plug those holes. So if you want one of those complimentary coaching sessions that I'm offering, I want you to comment me in the comment section with hashtag your name. Okay, so yes, I am coming live, which is good. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get to what we're about to talk about today, which is talking about compelling messages that rock. All right, so I would love for you to be able to send me some emojis if you agree with what I'm saying, or, send me some emojis on how you feel about this. Okay, but as once again, I also want you to do, let me know what some of your biggest takeaways have been when we talk about compelling messages that rock. Okay, so let's get into today's section. So this is the part, when it comes to creating compelling messages that rock, this is the part where we break through, where we have to break through all that noise and clutter out there in the marketplace and create messages that breaks through the noise and speaks directly to your audience. Hey Peter, good to see you here. That speaks directly to your audience, all right? And don't forget, there is over 5,000 messages that everyone sees every day, and you are just a drop in the ocean. So your marketing messages have to be incredibly compelling to be able to break through all that clutter and speak directly to your audience, and so that so whatever you've chosen as your primary target audience, target market, ideal client, your messages need to be able to break through that noise and speak directly to them. So what is your marketing message supposed to be? Well, a good marketing message isn't supposed to be difficult, all right? It isn't supposed to be complicated. A good marketing message is your description of what you do and how it helps your clients, okay? And that's it. And since you've already spent all that time pinning down, say, your solution statements and your business benefits, then you don't have to worry about, stuffing this up, okay? But really what it is if you've got your solution statement and you've got your business benefits, it's about amalgamating the two into some persuasive, compelling messages, all right? Now, your marketing message is a make or break element of your of your um, of your quest, all right, for profession. I'm just looking to see if we've got any other comments here. It's very difficult to try and do three things at once, I must admit. Okay, so your marketing message is a make or break element of your quest for professional prominence, okay? And you need to get it right if you're going to be successful in your area of expertise. It either presents you as credible, knowledgeable, genuine, and professional, or not. And that's why this particular component of your marketing is so, so crucial. Okay, so the first question clients always ask me is, what makes a persuasive, compelling marketing message anyway? Well, what works? Well, ask yourself, what works on you as a consumer? So start thinking about some of your favorite ads that you see. It could be Instagram ads, it could be Facebook ads, it could be ads on TV, it could be ads that you see in LinkedIn. Okay. Also, what is some of your favorite professional profiles? So, how do people, say your competitors, market themselves in their professional profiles on their Facebook groups or Facebook pages, Instagram pages, their LinkedIn profiles, even also what do they say on their websites? And what do they have in common? Okay, your main objective for a compelling marketing message that rocks is to get your ideal client or colleague to say, fantastic, you're exactly what I need. Can I have your card? Can I have your details? All right. Or it might be something like, my brother, friend, colleague could really use your services. I'm going to have them call you. Or I think you'll be great speaker at the next year's conference. So let's keep in touch. Can I have your details? Or it could be, can you provide an expert consult on this profile case for us? Or I like what you stand for and what you're trying to do. Let me know how I can get involved. Or if you are excellent at what you do, you are excellent at what you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So these are some of the things that you want your prospective clients to say. Basically, what you want them to say is, wow, I need to work with you. Okay, so to have a message that attracts your ideal clients, you need to be really, really clear about who you are as a brand and what your ideal client's particular struggles or problems are and how working with you solves them. Okay, so your message should tell clients what separates you from your competition. Okay, what makes you unique? What makes you better than others who provide similar services? And all the other stuff, it's really about drilling it down, and it doesn't have to be long, and we'll go through this in a little bit later. It doesn't have to be long, but what it needs to be is compelling for people to go, wow, I need you. Okay, so the three things again is what separates you from your competition, what makes you unique, and what makes you better than the other people who provide similar services. And using that information, it's time to take on your business and your professional messaging to craft that very simple description in a very authentic voice that represents you and the core values and vision that is at the heart of your brand. Okay, because what you really want to do is find out what's in it for people to work with you. So think about it. What's in it for people to work with you? Because really, I hate to break it to you, but people probably don't think about you when they are very happy with their lot in life, okay? Unless you provide some sort of luxury service. And then even then, they're searching for something. But problems are good. Thank goodness for that. I used to go out and speak in front of groups, and I would say in front of the audience, I'd say, all right, hands up, who here doesn't have a problem? And of course, everybody has a problem. And that's what makes Google so famous, because when we have a problem, we go to Google and we type in the problem that we have to see who the solution provider is. Or we type in the solution that we're looking for to see who can help us get to that solution. Okay, so problems are good. They make the business world go round. And without them, we would all be out of a job, right? Okay, so your real job now becomes making your customers happy again, making your clients happy again. So think of yourself that you are a restoration artist, all right? A painter of brighter futures. And this is what your competition advantage conveys. So think about the last person you hired to do a job for you, or the last major purchase you made, or the last professional you went in search of, all right? And think about, what did they write? What did they say that made you reach out and employ them? Okay, so I want you to answer some of these questions. In your, if you've got a notepad or pen, answers, I want you to really think about some of these questions. Okay, so the first one is to describe the client that you serve best, all right, or the type of client that you get the best results for. So have a think about that. What are the clients that you love to deal with and you get the best results? Basically, what would they do anything for and pay anything to solve or overcome? And what's holding them back from attempting to overcome these obstacles or problems? Is it cost? Is it hassle? Is it fear? Is it self-doubt? So what's holding them back? And then how can you address what's holding them back from hiring you? So how can you address that? Guarantees, risk reversals, testimonials. What can you do to address what's holding them back? What results can they expect from working with you? Okay, what results can they expect from working with you, and what problems do you solve? Okay, what problems do you solve? And who are your competitions? Who are your competition, all right? Who are your competitors? Okay, so look at who your competitors are, who are helping your ideal clients with their struggles. And this can be in your field or it can be in another profession. But check out what your competition is doing and saying. And what makes your services unique? What do you offer that your competition doesn't? Or how does your services create better results? Okay, and what specific steps will you take your ideal clients through to help them solve the problem, to help them transform? What's your transformational steps to help them to go from here to there? All right, how specifically will that help your clients with their struggles? So list the benefits your clients will receive from working with you, and how will their business or their life be improved? Okay, and for those of you who are just joining, I want to make sure that you know that I'm offering complimentary coaching calls. And this is some of the areas that we could talk about on the calls, is really to start to understand what are the benefits that you have, what are the transformational benefits that you offer your ideal clients. Okay, and during that call that we can look at that and see where your holes are, see what's working and what's not, and to give some advice on how to plug those calls. Okay, So I want you to ask yourself, what's in it for people to work with you? Okay, so after you've answered those questions, what is in it for people to work with you? Okay, so you've got to think about, as I said, the last person you hired. Put it into the description of how you have seeked out a service provider. Did you seek it because they were the best? They solved the problem faster, easier, with more style. Were they likely at a better value than your competition did? All right. If you paid a little more for the one that you chose, was it because you perceived greater quality in the objective or service? Was there an advantage that they offered that others didn't provide? And it might have been something as simple as peace of mind. All right, because that's how other people buy. We really put ourselves in the shoes of our clients because we're raised to be a consumer 100% of the time. And so some of us have trouble stepping outside of that mindset unless we're trained in something like psychology or advertising. Okay, so what I really would like you to do is to have a look at how you have chosen service providers, how your competition pitches themselves, and then where do you fit? All right? Where do you fit amongst all of that? So when it comes to writing then a compelling marketing message, there's 3 ways that you can write your message, all right? So I want you to think about this. You can write, I help, then your target audience, your target market, 2, and then what they want, what the result that they want. Okay, and this is where you really have to get into their hell. What's going on? What are their struggles? What's keeping them awake at night? What's that burny, scratchy, itchy, short of breath problem that they have? Their frustrations, their anxiety. Okay, what do they want? What do they need? What results do they require? Yeah. Number 2, you can write your compelling message something like this. I help your target market, your ideal client, okay, to get, and then the results, without the pain or obstacles. Okay, I help target market to get the result without pain or obstacles. Yeah. And the third one you could do is, I help your target market with the pain point, all right, so what keeps them awake at night, to get or create or have the desired situation, all right, that dream result. So there's 3 different ones. Okay, let me talk about the third one again, is I help, and then the target market with the pain point, all right, so what keeps them awake at night, so get, create, have, and the desired situation. So what does that dream result look like? Okay, so have you written those down? Does these make sense? Can I get a hashtag, yes, it makes sense, or an emoji that with a thumbs up that makes sense, all right? Because it's very, very important that we understand what we're doing, what we're trying to do. And if we don't understand, then we're not going to get it across very succinctly to our potential clients. And we need to do that to make them understand what it is that you do, what is the benefits that you do, that you offer, that they need in their life. All right. So, let me use my business as an example. Nobody wakes up in the morning and saying, gee, I'd like to hire a marketing coach. Okay. Nobody wakes up and says, I would like to hire a marketing coach for ambitious business professionals today. Can you imagine somebody doing that, waking up and going, oh, I think I'll hire a marketing coach because I'm an ambitious professional? No. What they're really thinking is, I wish I was at the top of my game. Why do people keep choosing my competition over me? How can I build my business and be happy for the rest of my career? I need more clients and I need more clients fast. Okay, that's that problem. Okay, and that's the reason why my marketing doesn't focus on coaching, but rather focuses on getting clients. Okay, so one of my examples could be, I help female coaches who are struggling to get clients to create a $20,000 per month business in 5 months or less. Okay, so let's break that down. I help target market female coaches for me. Okay, so what's their pain point? They're struggling to get clients. All right, so that's what's keeping them awake at night. They're struggling to get clients. To create, all right, a desired situation or the desired result, which is a $20,000 per month business in 5 months or less. Okay, so take that as an example and write out some of your own compelling messages. All right, it could be, you could start short just with I help target market to, so it could be I help female coaches to get clients. So that's a short version. All right, so think about what you do. Think about I help and the target market. Now, if your target market is broad, this is where I'd like you to really start to consider who your ideal client is. Okay, the one that if you had a cloning machine, you'd put in that machine and clone over and over again. Okay, so it's not everybody. Remember that, it's not everybody. It's a particular audience who you love to deal with. And think of it as a dartboard, okay, and you've got a bullseye. So your ideal client, the one that you really want to work with, the one who loves you, you love the work that you do, they pay you well, those are the questions that you ask, that's your bullseye. So everything you do in marketing must aim for that bullseye. Now, yes, the dart, like always, will go off, and that's other clients coming in to you, and you can service them, but you really want to focus on the bullseye, okay? So what I really would like you to do is to really focus just on who you want as your ideal client. Okay, so I help target market to what they want, or I help target market to get results without pain. All right, or I help target market what keeps them awake at night to get, create, or have what is their desired result, their dreams. Okay, so we're at the top of the hour. All right, again, I'd love to remind you, for those who are joining or has been sitting here or has missed the previous ones, that I'm currently offering a complimentary coaching call. During that call, we'll look at lead generation strategies to see where the holes are in your business, what's working and what's not, and to give you some advice on how to plug those holes. All right, well, that is for me this week. If you've got any questions, please put them in the chat, send me a DM, ask the questions on the Facebook group. I really enjoyed talking to you today. Okay, also let me know what your biggest takeaways are, what changes you're going to make in your business, and what you loved about today's session. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And I hope that everything was as good in your world. And I will see you then. Mwah! Bye for now.